and also the different energies that are going to be used during the period, the different transport distribution network, along with the demand side, and how they satisfy the final service energy demands. It's important to remark that in the model there is always an interconnection with the rest of the France. So the region can use electricity that comes from France using the electric network and also using the gas network. So here there is a brief detail how I have introduced the hydrogen to the model. So first, just using electrolyzers, they use electricity to produce the hydrogen that through delivery processes are going to bring the hydrogen to the demand side. Also, it is possible to blend, to store this hydrogen and to blend it to introduce it to the gas network, which will bring gas and hydrogen to the demand side. Also, another power to gas technology that I have introduced is biogas production using hydrogen, and along with CO2, the metanator can produce synthetic methane that will introduce into the transport network, and also the classic methanization processes that can produce biogas that can be used directly by heating and producing electricity technologies, or can through purification can be introduced into the gas transport network. So today's analysis is going to be done through three different scenarios. The first is the reference scenario, where the energy system mainly follows past trends, and there is no new technologies allowed. Then there is the SRADET scenario. The SRADET is an official document from the region where they detail mainly the objectives concerned with how to cope with climate change, territorial development, and emission reduction. So in this document, the region has detailed some of the production that they want to have in the period, especially in 2050. They want to reach a capacity of 65 gigawatts of production. And 75% of this capacity comes from intermittent resources. Okay, so in this document, the region also have targeted a 30% demand reduction. But for today's analysis, the three scenarios are going to follow a demand that follows past trends. And finally, the third scenario is the new technology scenario, where I allow the model to use power to gas technologies and analyze how they can help the energy transition of the region. Okay, so some results for the electricity production in the reference scenario. There is a huge increase of renewable resources, mainly of solar energy, as it has been developed, it has importantly developed last years, which represents 23% of the electricity produced in 2050. But there is also 25% of electricity that comes from the use of fossil fuels. And hydro resources remain the same almost in three scenarios, because hydro resources are almost used at its maximum capacity. In the SBADE scenario, here the electricity production is 30% higher than the reference scenario, mainly because there is a phase out of fossil fuels consumption, which has allowed the penetration of solar photovoltaic production. And also this production has helped to reduce some of the electricity that comes from the rest of France, and also helps to cover some of the new electric demand. In terms of the new technology scenario, the production in 2050 is 20% higher than the SRADE scenario. And this new production mainly covers the electricity demand that is used to produce hydrogen, and is also used to decrease some of the electricity that comes from the rest of the France. And hydro resources remain the same as in the other scenarios, as I explained before. So in terms of final energy consumption, so we can see that in the three scenarios, there is a huge increase of use of electricity, but there is still also a huge use of fossil fuels. But the scenario that uses the less fossil fuels is the new technology scenario, where hydrogen has helped to cover some of the steam demand in the industry and also to cover some of the heat demand in the habitat sector. Mainly, hydrogen was used to produce heat and transported through the heat network. So in total, there is about 6% of penetration of hydrogen in the new technology scenario. So in 2050, there has been a production of 20 petajoules. The 68% of this hydrogen was used for the habitat for heating production, 31% for steam production in the chemical, food and beverage and other industries. And in the transport, there was just a little use of 1% of this hydrogen as the sector has shown to be one of the most difficult to decarbonize. So there are a lot of efforts and other analyses that have to be integrated into this sector. So as a conclusion, we can see that the region is in its path toward the reduction of fossil fuel consumptions as shown in the reference scenario, and also in the increase of development of clean technologies. But much efforts are needed to be developed, as in the SRADET scenario, the region didn't reach the objectives established in the SRADET. But also it's interesting to see that the power-to-gas technologies can have a key role in the development of clean technologies and can help in the decarbonization of the region, as we can see that in the new technology scenario, it helped to reduce some of the fossil fuel consumption. But further efforts are needed to apply in the transport sector. And well, thank you very much for your attention, and I'm ready for any question.
Okay, so see, one question from Dijen. How large is your assumed hydrogen mix in the natural gas network, if any?
Yeah, so I'm following the French statement. So it's around, I think right now I just stated it that 6% of the hydrogen that can be introduced into gas networks. So I have to analyze if increasing this amount can it change the use of hydrogen. So it's about 6% right now.
Okay, and another question: the wind energy is not considered for modeling, or is not selected by times?
So wind technologies are an option to be developed, but there is not a huge acceptance from the people here in France. So there is no social acceptance, and also there is a high bureaucratic procedures to allow the installation of these wind resources. So that's why there is not much wind production. But the region has established, like I showed here, they want to reach an important amount of wind production, but it's difficult to reach this, as there is not social acceptance, and the bureaucratic procedure takes too long to develop this technology.
Okay, we have another question. Did you consider a potential increase in hydrogen demand to produce jet fuels, following the industry strategy for a 50% reduction in CO2 emissions? It's for all, in fact, in 2050. It's in the chat.
Yeah, I want to see the chat. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Did you consider a potential increase in hydrogen demand to produce jet fuels, following the industry strategy for a 50% reduction in CO2 emission in 2050? But I'm not sure it's just for your...
No, for jet fuels production, no, I didn't consider it. So it's just considered for the different sectors, but not for the aviation, as I have introduced the specific jet fuel production coming from hydrogen. So in the transport sector, the hydrogen right now is just able to cover some of the demand for buses, private vehicles, and freight transport. So I in the future, if I found the technology for navigation and aviation, I will introduce, and also for other technologies that use hydrogen.
Okay, just verify. No, it's okay. Any other questions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have if you can specify what was the main challenge and difficulties for you to implement the hydrogen in this concept and to enter in the strategy of the region.
Yeah, so the main problem that I'm having is the production and the consumption of electricity in time slices I don't have a specific data on this, and my model just considers 12 time slices for the moment. So I think that that's one of the most complicated things, and also as how my model is structured in terms of also batteries usage, and how roof production, solar roof photovoltaic production can be stored in batteries, or how this production can be used in the hydrogen production. So allocating the electricity production from roof photovoltaic to hydrogen is one of the hardest things that I have in the model until now.